Angus McNee from Citola. We're a company that's involved in sustainable land and forestry management and the integration of forestry systems into commercial farming landscapes. And we're here at one of our properties that we're working with a landholder in Gippsland, Victoria, currently planting 50,000 trees across the property and integrating those planting systems into his cattle farming operation. The species are selected are native to the region and are planted in a biodiverse layout. This is part of the Australian Biodiversity Fund, which is a significant program by the Australian government. Again, the basic process is incorporating 30% of the property and putting that back to trees. And by doing that, there are other benefits that accrue from environmental and also commercial aspects that it can actually increase the productivity of the other land that is being maintained. We're very happy to be working in with Leo Regis on this property, a very forward-thinking landholder, and this is the way we feel things should be done in the future to get a better commercial and environmental outcome.
So working with the landholder, we come out initially, do our assessment, see where the landholder is thinking to plant, what his management outcomes he'd like to achieve out of the project. So from there we look at government EVC mapping and identify what was once occurring here. We then explore the site looking for old remnants to confirm those species. From there we establish a species list of primary and some secondary species, combined with some shrubs for attracting local birds and so forth to bring in future generations of plants. And particularly in this project's case, wind is an issue for the livestock, so we strategically marked these strategic windbreaks across the property to filter the wind, enabling longer holding of moisture in the paddocks, better summer paddocks, but also combined with the fact of attracting the native wildlife. So once that's done, we come into the establishment phase. In the areas of planting, we actually chemically kill all the weeds, also using a pre-emergent to prevent some competition coming back at it sooner while the trees are establishing. And then we use a D6 with a forestry plough, which rips down to 59 centimetres, approximately 1.5 metres wide, and discs all the soil up. In this case, the landholder then went over the mounds and rotary hoed them up because we had excessively compacted soils. And as you can see across the property, the soils are much looser and create a much neater planting bed. So, and after that, we're here today with the planters, planting them down just using shovels, deep planting, and the order of the deep planting is to keep them below the surface so the moisture holds within the roots for a longer period of time in between rain, enabling those plants to establish far quicker. And with any luck, we should have these up about 1 metre by this summer. I guess with the landholder, it hasn't cost the landholder anything to do this in this case. We received funding from the Biodiversity Fund, federal government initiative under the Carbon Farming Initiative, combined with input from Citola itself in kind to increase the outcomes that we can achieve out of this project. So with that funding in mind, this and what we've designed here, this creates a showcase farm to the future of farms, with a visionary farmer like Leo Regis, doing his savanna grazing, isolating his paddocks, rotating his cows, and we're creating the windbreaks, buffers, all native to protect and enhance those paddocks, with the additional bonus of creating the increased biodiversity, both flora and fauna.
I'm the lucky landholder where this is all happening. and my farm is getting improved with shade and shelter, and it's really costing me nothing. And I lose a little bit of land, but I get more value out of my grazing land through this happening.